Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is a full moon in Sagittarius reading for my dearest Capricorns. Capricorn, this full moon takes place on June 14th and it fully invites us to explore and define our truth, but balance that truth with clear, rational logic and objectivity. So with the sun in fact-finding Gemini, Sagittarius wants to look at the big picture. So we're challenged to find that middle ground. All full moons are about letting go, so we're being asked what ideologies need to be released so that we can have a clean slate. Are there any belief systems that no longer hold truth for us? And Jupiter, this full moon's ruler, is asking us to have courage, to take risks, and to stand tall in our sense of self. All right, my dear Capricorn, so just a little reminder that my full moon readings are not explicitly about love and relationships, although they certainly can be. And if you enjoy these messages and they resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So let's go ahead and see what messages come through for my dearest Capricorns. Clear messages and guidance, please, for my Capricorns for this full moon in Sagittarius. And I do hope you enjoy the birds in the background. They are just kicking off and I've got the window slightly open. All right, so we have the King of Wands. This is your energy, Capricorn, magnetic, seductive, being the CEO of your own business, of your own life. All right, what you're leaving behind, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. What you're moving towards are your actions and opportunities. We have the Ten of Swords. All right. What you need to know, we have the Queen of Swords. What you need to do, the Knight of Swords in reverse. And additional information or advice, we've got the Page of Pentacles. So if that's about really being prepared, dot all of your I's, cross all of your T's. And we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're moving on. Onwards and upwards, my dear Capricorns. So we have the Page of Swords here. So we do have two pages showing up. And we have a King and a Queen. So what I'm seeing here with the Page of Swords is you've got a beautiful new opportunity to start a new cycle. Now, maybe it's a new relationship. Maybe it's a new cycle within a relationship, either romantic or with a family member or a friend or a business partner. For some of you, this may have to do with your children. The Page of Swords tells me that you may be receiving a message that's going to bring clarity and help you sort of move forward on this journey. I'm just loving your energy here, Capricorn, because many of you, if you've been single for quite some time and that's sort of been weighing heavy on you, you've been really looking for a compatible partner. I see that maybe coming in for you. And for many of you, your finances are also sort of clearing up, or you're entering into a phase in your life where there's a lot less conflict, and you're releasing that conflict with this full moon in Sagittarius. So I love this for you. Expect really positive messages coming in. It feels like, you know, they're going to be either text or email messages. But it could also be downloads. Okay, we see the Queen of Swords. She's got that sword straight up. Some of you have been working on your posture, or you need to. Just pay attention to that, because remember, when we slump over, we do oftentimes cut ourselves off at the solar plexus. So it can sort of inhibit powerful, balanced energy flow within the body. So that's just for some of you. It's a weird little message there about having good posture. Most of us need to work on that, but I'm seeing that here. The Queen of Swords, though, more than anything, you know, she's in alignment and she's really channeling. So trust your intuition here. The King of Wands is your energy. So powerful, magnetic, seductive. You've learned some tough lessons with the High Priestess energy in reverse. This is Cancer Pisces energy. You've definitely been given those keys to the inner temple because of what you've learned. You've been through some pretty heavy karmic lessons here, Capricorn, and now it's time to sort of release. Remember, Sagittarius energy is like fun and lively. It's the traveler, the philosopher. So it's like it's almost like you've learned some really tough lessons, and now you're just sort of seeing things from such an enlightened perspective there. with the High Priestess. And the Page of Pentacles, you're ready. Look at the excitement and childlike joy on that face there with the Page of Pentacles coming out twice. So Capricorns, the Page of Pentacles is somebody who's really prepared for this journey, really excited. Again, some of you, I feel like you're either feeling like you just won the lottery with whatever this message is that's coming in. Maybe it's a person, maybe it's getting asked out on a date or asking somebody out on a date. For some of you, it's getting like a new job, or, you know, you're going on a trip. It's just, this is something that, you know, I just get this, look at that. This energy is so positive. I'm so excited about this journey. I'm so ready for it, is what that Page of Pentacles is saying. So Capricorns, you're ready for this new whatever that comes towards you, right? So what you're leaving behind is the Nine of Pentacles. This is Venus and Virgo energy. And it's one of my favorite cards in the tarot. I just love the Nine of Pentacles. It's about independence. It's about health. It's about creating your own paradise. It's about having worked hard for what you have, really earning it, deserving it, knowing that you deserve the abundance that's now going to be bestowed upon you. And I don't know why I'm speaking like, like bestowed upon you. I don't know where that's coming from, but anyway, you've worked hard for this. Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. So it's like we do have a lot of people showing up in this reading, Capricorn. So just beware of a lot of people sort of weighing in. But I just feel like you've been working really hard. You've been saving. You've been conserving your resources, your time, your energy, your love, your money. And this is sort of what's coming to fruition. Like there's a period coming to an end where it feels like you're going to be able to enjoy what this is you've been working so hard towards. Yeah, and we have the Four of Wands here. So some of you, you are manifesting. You're manifesting a partner, stability, working from home. Some of you have started your own businesses and they're going to be really taking off. 11-11 energy there with the Four of Wands. Some of you are creating a family with somebody, adding to the family. So if that's something that you've been working towards or not, just, you know, be prepared. Because I do get with these pages, we may have children around. Some of you may have 3 children. Some of you, if you're childless and you're trying to have children, that's coming up in your future. But it, you know, it doesn't have to be literally children. It's just this brand new journey, something you've been saving up for energetically, financially, emotionally. So what's beautiful is what you're moving towards is the Ten of Swords, which, yes, can be a very painful ending. But in this deck, look at how pleased he is with what he's taking with him. Let me just count swords. Yeah, so he's leaving that Nine of Swords energy behind, that overthinking. He's quite pleased with this ending, because it signals an end to difficult times. And, you know, Spirit's doubling down on that with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You're calling in stability, whether it's stable relationship, finances, job, but you're also coming out of the cold there with the Five of Pentacles. So maybe you're meeting your person, or you already have, and this is confirmation. For others, if you, like I said, you're paying off debts. And we get the Page of Swords in reverse. So a lot of pages showing up. So I do want you to be aware, because, you know, with every amazing opportunity that we have and every sort of new chapter, there are going to be people that aren't so happy for us. And most of the time, that's just a reflection of what they're unhappy with within themselves. So if you're starting your own business, or you've met this really great person, whatever it is, I mean, it could be anything. You know, there may be certain people around you that just are, you know, not as happy for you as you would expect them to be. Just be aware of that. And also, I feel like there's a strong message to just continue on your path, run your own race. You're ready, you're happy. If this is in alignment with you, go for it and just sort of ignore the naysayers. Okay. So what you need to know, the Queen of Swords. So again, this is truth. This is loyalty. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. So you definitely are calling in abundance. It's your time, Capricorn. That's what I'm getting. It's like you're prepared for this new journey. Many of you, you're up leveling. Maybe you're switching into a different tax bracket even. It's like you're making money, or you're making money moves. And when I say money moves, it's just you're calling in abundance. And remember, abundance means different things for different people. You're building a legacy here, or you're creating stability for you and yours. And we get get the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, so there may be certain like I do feel too, what you need to know with the Queen of Swords is you may have to make certain head over heart decisions here. Now, obviously, I want you to be doing heart-centered work, making heart-centered decisions, things that really light you up. But I do feel there's a little bit of a sense of confusion here with the Page of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Swords. It could be coming from somebody within your family or somebody that you consider soul tribe. So just be aware of that. Don't, if you're feeling confused, don't rush in or make any sort of snap decisions. But I'm also seeing here that there could be some sort of, and this Sagittarius full moon is all about having the courage to take risks and to stand true in your sense of self and sort of burn away or move away from ideologies that are outdated or that don't work for you. So some of you, you may be moving away from long held beliefs or moving away from, like something that was ingrained in you or embedded in your nervous system, and it may be coming from family. So what I'm getting for some of my Capricorns here, you may actually be a lineage breaker. It may be part of your soul's purpose. To heal. I don't like to really necessarily say like heal a curse, but you know what I'm trying to say here, like to heal like an ancestral wound that may have been affecting your family. I feel like you're getting the clarity as to what that is. Spirit's telling me and you here to continue to stand in your truth and walk your path, even if it's difficult, even if there's a little bit of resistance from others. So we see the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is what you need to do. Some of my Capricorns, like I said, I don't love giving negative energies, but you may be needing to cut cords with people. And cutting cords is a serious deal. But there may be somebody in your past or somebody around you that isn't quite supportive. Like I'm getting a frenemy or a family member. And maybe you don't need to completely X them out. And it doesn't mean that you don't ever have to talk to them ever again or anything. But with the Knight of Swords in reverse, I see that there's some sort of drama here, or there's something that you're not really seeing that may be depleting your energy or keeping you stagnant. And it really does feel like it's this Page of Swords and this Ace of Swords. So I don't know if somebody's not telling you the truth or not being truthful about how they feel. And we get the Seven of Pentacles. So Spirit's telling you to strategize. If you are, now some of my Capricorns, you may be leaving behind, this Queen of Pentacles and a situation here, which could be like a marriage or a partnership, or it could be in business, or maybe it's a living situation. Spirit's just saying that, there's some distorted energy around you. It's a little bit of a warning here, okay, to be honest, but it's not something that's really truly going to affect you, as long as you don't let it, as long as you're aware and you're prepared and you strategize. Also unblock that throat chakra, really speak your truth, pay attention to, your thoughts becoming things, the words that you're speaking, especially to yourself. I feel like, Spirit's telling you to be patient here. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I do feel there's something here that may be quite triggering for you, Capricorn, as you move forward. And it could be that somebody doesn't want to let you go, a boss or a partner, a family member even. You could have somebody who's really, helicoptering, hovering over you. And I feel like you're ready for this new beginning to branch out and to get your freedom. So just be patient. There may be some drama around this situation, because I do think a lot of my Capricorns, with every new beginning, there's an ending, and endings are difficult and triggering for a lot of people. So just remember that you can protect your energy, and you are the, you're the alpha here. When I say that, you decide what energy you let in. And remember, energy comes in so many different ways, shapes, and forms, but it's colors, clothing we wear, food and drinks that we ingest, music we listen to, it's so many things. And then also the TV shows that we watch, the people that we engage with, when we can choose, right? When we can choose whom we engage with. So with the Page of Pentacles, Spirit saying just, dot all of your I's, cross all of your T's, but you are 100% ready and prepared for this new journey. The Ace of Pentacles, yeah, but it's like you're rejecting something. or, you know, and again, every ending brings a new beginning, and it may be painful for some. Somebody here is realizing they've missed an opportunity with you. Now, of course, like I said, some of you are branching out, you're getting a different job, you're moving to a different industry, maybe you're starting your own business, and I feel the people that you're leaving behind are realizing that, ooh, they're realizing your worth and your value, how much stability you brought to that situation. Yeah, but you weren't getting the reward and recognition or the reciprocity that you deserved, and that was creating conflict. So I really want my Capricorns to listen to that inner voice. If something is more difficult than it needs to be, pay attention to that, because it may not be in alignment with you. And I also feel too, the time is now to unblock that throat chakra. And when we unblock the throat chakra, we're seen and we're heard. Because I do feel now is the time, especially with this full moon in Sag, that my Capricorns are meant to shine, okay? And we see that with the Seven of Swords. It's like you're recognizing, seeing anything that might have been draining your time, your energy, your love, your money, your resources, or keeping you stagnant, and you're moving on here, okay? And so we see the Knight of Swords. Yeah, so beautiful. So it's like Spirit saying, like, the show isn't quite on the road yet. You're going to have to be patient. It might be triggering. Don't get frustrated. Don't get impatient. Don't act impulsively, because that's going to turn around really, really quickly. The Knight of Swords is you're going to see the way forward, and it's like, boom, doors are just going to open up for you. And we get the Three of Cups in reverse again. A little bit of a disappointing energy here, though, for some of my Capricorns, because I do feel you're feeling emotionally drained. Again, there's going to be gossip around what this is that you're doing. And so one reminder that I always get from the High Priestess is that the High Priestess, if she has a new business idea or a new relationship, she keeps it really close to her chest. It doesn't mean that you're sneaky. It doesn't mean that you're being manipulative. But sometimes, like when we're starting something new, like I'm seeing here in this reading for you, you don't want the evil eye. You don't want prying eyes. You don't want everybody's opinion, because it can really energetically affect something that's fledgling, nascent, or just beginning. And with the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse, yeah, there's a karmic cycle coming to an end. And for some of my Capricorns, like I said, you may be leaving like a particular relationship. Play with that. You know what that relationship is, if it's romantic or otherwise. And somebody here is going to be very, very triggered by that. But I do see that it is time. Okay. So nice energy. So, well, I mean, it's not nice energy, but the message is very clear. And it's what happens, because again, when you switch timelines or you raise your vibration, it's a beautiful thing, and it affects the people that you're energetically linked to. But there's also people that are going to be very triggered by that. All right. So just be aware. You've got this. You're good. You've got beautiful things coming to you. So let's see what additional messages Spirit has for you. All right. So healing. Yeah. So you possess the ability to heal others through compassion, touch, and words of wisdom. So some of you, you know, a lot of my Capricorns, I feel like, you know, you've brought stability to a situation. And you have this healing ability, but I feel there's a really strong need for you to find balance, and to do some, you know, to go on this journey on your own. And again, that doesn't mean you leave other people behind, or you can't, you know, socialize or be connected to people still. Some of you, you're moving into, yeah, some of you are moving, opening up a healing practice. Studying Reiki, so you possess the gift of therapeutic touch, which restores physical and emotional well-being. Absolutely. And channeling. Utilize your clear and powerful connection to Spirit to be their messenger when guidance is needed. And also, you know, when you're feeling confused, or if you're starting to feel like there is some negative energy around you, or people aren't supportive of you at this time, just tap into that energy. Tap into source energy, your higher self. Stay on your path. And creativity, yeah, share your gift of artful expression to inspire and warm the hearts of others. Yeah, beautiful Capricorns. So it's time to be creative. It's time to start this something new. And like I said, for some of you, I am showing, like they are showing, and maybe it's this card that's stuck in my mind. Some of you may be doing like yoga, you know, pregnancy yoga. I feel like there's this strong theme of pregnancy, but again, it's not necessarily literal pregnancy. You're creating something new, and it needs to be nurtured. needs to be nurtured and it needs to be protected. So let's take a look at your love life messages for my Capricorns for their love lives, please. So, yep, give it time, needs time. It's time to heal. So some of my Capricorns, maybe you've been single for a while or you're moving away from a connection. Yeah, wow, you've got love coming in, or there's unconditional love. Some of you, there could be a reconciliation here, okay, with somebody, and it may just be taking some extra time, because there's definitely a new cycle for you. And that new cycle, if you're connected to somebody and you really love them and you cherish the connection and you want to work on it, it's a beautiful indication there with the Ten of Swords that that difficult period has come to an end. Wow, speaking of endings, the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Oh, yeah. And so for others of my Capricorns, I'm not laughing, but I had to get that energy out because Spirit's like, well, for a lot of my Capricorns, it's not a reconciliation. This is about self-love, giving yourself time to heal, leave another connection, or leave something. Yeah, it's, leave maybe a marriage or a higher level of commitment, to grow and transform your life. And I see you calling in a lot of abundance. So we get talking, so interested, conversing more, a weighted message arrives. So you definitely, my Capricorns, it's either on or with this full moon in Sag, you're getting some very powerful news. Feels like by text or email, text, call, email. All right, so do expect a message. It may be the message just that you need to move on from a particular connection or situation. For others of you, it's like it's somebody reaching out, asking you out on a date, or making some sort of job offer. Maybe even somebody that wants to partner up with you in business. So it feels super positive though. Okay, let's see if I can find the cards that I wanted to use. All right, let's see what additional messages. I'm using the angel number card, so pay attention. These numbers could be signs or synchronicities for my Capricorns. So we get number 12, I'm a visionary. So creativity is a driving force in your life. This is coming out twice. Creativity, creativity. You're creating something new, a new business, a new relationship, a new version of yourself. Your imagination is rich and you are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways that others can benefit from. Capricorn, I feel like you've been through so many lessons. This is really, to me, an energy where the student becomes the teacher. But then you become the student again as you step into this new role as a teacher, if that makes any sense to you. Wow, and we get mirrored energy. So some of you are calling in a mirrored soulmate. You are highly creative with a strong will to succeed. Your imagination is highly charged. It reveals itself in everything you do, from your sparkling conversation to your most prized projects. Yeah, creativity. Many of you may be starting, maybe you're starting like a YouTube channel, or you're vlogging or blogging. Do it. You're on the right path. Unblock that throat chakra. People need your wisdom and your experience and your touch, Capricorn. And 77, it's going to take you being brave and courageous. It's time to move on from the old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. And that Four of Wands energy and the Queen of Pentacles, some of you, you're leaving the childhood home. Some of you, you're leaving a connection or a situation that brought you comfort, but it was now stagnant. Or a job situation, and stay focused, Spirit saying, with 12-12. Look at this number sequence, 12-21, 12-12, really important. You could be seeing this on invoices, online, license plates. Stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. Stay focused, Capricorns. I just got this wave of healing, not healing, I just got this wave of, I want to cry, but I just got this like sparkling energy throughout, like from my solar plexus all the way up. As I read that, like, you are so supported in doing this, whatever this is you're doing. My goodness. All right, let's see. Clear messages and guidance for my Capricorns. And we get, yeah, look at this. See, I told you. Um, some of you are working with doulas, I believe, or you are midwives. The universal midwife birth, I birth fruitful and sacred assignments. So whether, whether you are giving birth or not, literally or figuratively, you are so ready for this. It's your sacred assignment. And we get the Holy Child. My goodness, can we get more clarity here? Starseed, I am a divine child of the universe. So some of you, you're calling in, members of your Starseed collective, you may be leaving behind. You may have been running with a pack, but now you're really finding your tribe. You may be getting messages from people. I'm also getting congratulatory messages. So again, maybe you are having a child, maybe you're with child, maybe you're starting a business and it's successful, you're achieving some sort of fame and fortune. And the priestess, I am the embodiment of the divine feminine, which is beautiful, Capricorn, because male or female, remember my readings are not gender specific, but you're ready to receive. And you've got that balanced sacral chakra, and a balanced sacral chakra indicates peaceful yet passionate love for just being alive. A constant sense of vibrating joy. So this is what you're calling in, like vibrating joy, passion, excitement, liveliness, and all of that is independent of outer experiences or how other people are thinking or feeling, but you're really harnessing that within. And we see the Huntress. I thought this said the messenger, and I was like, yeah, totally. You are getting messages, but the Pleiades light my quest to be wild and free. So a lot of my Capricorns, you're freeing yourself from outdated beliefs or situations, connections, or relationships. You're creative. You're ready to set yourself free. And look at, the Huntress, to me, this is Diana energy, right? Or she's moon goddess energy. She's set her intentions. So you're calling this in. Beautiful energy for my Capricorns. I'm going to leave it here. If these messages do resonate, I'm going to ask that you hit that like button, share, subscribe, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Love and light, Capricorns. Take care.